Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a review / comparison video of the Littmann Cardiology 3 and the Littmann Master Cardiology, both excellent stethoscopes that I think people have a hard time deciding between when they're in the market for a new stethoscope. So you can take a look at the box. They're both black editions, so you'll see what they truly look like when we open the boxes. I do want to point out a couple of specs right away on the box. On the Cardiology 3, you can see here that it has an adult diaphragm and a pediatric diaphragm. The pediatric diaphragm easily converts to a traditional bell, as you can see shown here. Now on the side of the box, I want to point out the length. They both say that they're 27 inches in length. Here, let me show you. Here's the Cardiology 3, 27 inches and 69 centimeters. And the Master Cardiology, 27 inches and 68 centimeters. It is just slightly shorter, and I will show you that comparison in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and open the boxes and take a look at the actual stethoscopes. Okay. All right, so here is the Cardiology 3, and as you can see, again, it has the adult diaphragm, the pediatric diaphragm is here. If you want to switch to the other side, if you can hear that click, that lets you know that you're switching the sides, okay? I also want to point out a couple of things on the user guide. The Cardiology 3 boasts outstanding acoustics, while the Master Cardiology touts superior acoustics. I am not a cardiologist, I am not a doctor, I'm just a graduate nurse, but I could not tell much, if any, difference between the Cardiology 3 and the Master Cardiology when it came to acoustics. They both sound excellent. Maybe the Master Cardiology is very slightly better. It's just really hard to say. Maybe if you are a cardiologist, maybe that makes the difference to you. For anyone else, I think you'd be super happy with either one. Okay. There's not much else to point out on these. Very similar. I guess it helps if you're making a decision between the two. So let's go ahead and read the Cardiology 3. Outstanding acoustics, versatile adult and pediatric sided chest piece, tunable diaphragms, a 3M invention for monitoring low and high frequencies, 2 tubes in one design, patented 3M Littmann snap tight soft sealing ear tips, which are fantastic, and they give you 2 other sets to try if you'd like. Pediatric side easily converts to traditional bell. The Master Cardiology, superior acoustics, tunable diaphragm, a 3M invention for, again, monitoring low and high frequencies, handcrafted stainless steel chest piece, 2 tubes in one design, patented 3M Littmann snap tight soft sealing ear tips, again, which are fantastic, and again, they give you 2 other sets that you can try. Now let's take a look at the other accessories in here. You can see that they both have a black ring. This one goes to the the Cardiology 3, and this is used to convert the pediatric side chest piece into a bell. This part just snaps off. I'm not going to do it right now. And then you put this on, then you'll have the bell as it pictures there. The Master Cardiology comes with this adapter. You can snap this right on top of there, and this is good for reducing your listening area. It's great for thin or small patients or for carotid assessments. And it's easy to snap on and off, but I don't know if you'd want to carry these with you. So that could be a deciding factor when you're choosing a stethoscope. If you are going to be assessing pediatric patients, you can just leave that on, and the diaphragm is tunable, so you can still use it as a bell as well by using little to no pressure and regular pressure for the diaphragm. So if you're going to see a wide age range, this might be the best choice for you, because the diaphragm on the Master Cardiology is even larger than the adult-sized diaphragm on the Cardiology 3. Not by much, but it is. I'm sorry, the light is not very good. Let's see. Trying to give you guys a visual. It's bigger. It's a little bit bigger, okay? And a little bit heavier as well, I think, maybe. It seems a little bit heavier to me. So if you're going to be seeing a wide age range, this might be the better choice for you. If you're unsure about how to use the tunable diaphragm, let me say, I'm a graduate nurse, and it's not a problem for me to tell the difference between low and high frequency sounds. I don't think that should be a deciding, well, it could be for some people. With this one, you can put the adapter on so that it's a bell and you know you've got the bell. There's no question about how hard you're pressing or anything like that. So that's a really good advantage to this one. This one, I think maybe it had slightly less interference when I was listening. I didn't notice it a whole lot. I think the advantages to this one over the Cardiology 3 are its design. You can see that the tubing is curved. The tubing extends all the way to the chest piece, which is in contrast to the Cardiology 3. Do you see that? The tubing is straight here, and it ends, and the metal begins right there. Can you see that little ridge? That's where the tubing ends and attaches. The tubing extends all the way to the chest piece on this one, and it is curved, which I think is nice, as opposed to the straight attachment here on the Cardiology 3. Let's see, what else can I say? The length, like I said, the Master Cardiology is just a tiny bit shorter than the Littmann Cardiology. Let me try to show you that by holding these the same. Okay. All right, you see that slight difference in length? The Master Cardiology is about a centimeter shorter in length than the Cardiology 3. I don't know if that's really an issue. There's not a lot of difference there. I personally like stethoscopes to be a bit shorter because I'm short, and I don't like it hanging way down my chest. But it's not a lot shorter, okay? So I think that's probably about it. Good luck in your decision. I think for the versatility, this is an excellent stethoscope. You've just got one-sided here. The design is excellent. If you're only going to have adult patients or bigger size patients and you feel comfortable using a tunable diaphragm, this is a great buy also. I hope that this review was helpful to you and makes your decision a little bit easier and more informed. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.